Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Sagittarius. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. All right, so your person is showing up as the Six of Wands. They're also showing up as the Judgment card, Aries, Scorpio energy. They're viewing you as the Nine of Wands. All right, and we have the King of Swords. All right, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius coming through. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this Knight of Pentacles tells me you have somebody who's very grounded, very earthy, or very down to earth, somebody who's hardworking, somebody who's dedicated, somebody who, I also get like a real honest, even wholesome energy here off of this person. But with the Six of Wands here, this is somebody who's very powerful and passionate. They're successful. And I feel like this person knows that success comes through consistency and hard work, not only in relationships, but in other areas of their life. I feel like this person gets a lot of attention. They like a lot of attention. All right, what else do we need to know about this person? Hermit energy, they could be a Virgo, or they could have Virgo placements, or they just embody this very practical, very grounded, very organized, very hardworking energy. I also feel that this person is single. Maybe they have been single for a while, although they do get a lot of attention. I feel this person is even quite picky about whom they get involved or invested in or with. We see Pisces energy, so the Virgo-Pisces axis is coming through here strong. So, they could have a north node in one of those signs, but usually when I get the polar opposites of the same axis coming through, it's a strong indication here, Sag, that this, that this is a soulmate connection. Now, the Hanged Man in reverse tells me that this person has been contemplative. They really take time and care before they invest. And some of you, this is someone who has been admiring you from afar for quite some time. The Hanged Man energy in reverse tells me this could be somebody who maybe started off as a friend, but they're seeing you differently and they want more, or they've just been crushing on you for a while. And now that they've gathered enough information about you, Sag, they're ready to move forward. How my Saggies are feeling, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I think you're going to be feeling like the wait is over. So some of my Saggies, you may have been waiting for this person to reach out. You may have been waiting for this person to ask you out, to tell you how they feel. Maybe this is just exactly what you've been waiting for, is what it feels like. All right, so strong Pisces and Virgo energy there. Strong Taurus, maybe we have Taurus energy, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the air signs. We have Aries, Scorpio. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person. Ooh, so we see that they're passionate. All right, so there's never a dull moment with this type of person who enjoys life fully. They could be an exciting lover. Okay, nice. We see mourning. They have experienced loss and are in a period of recovery. So that recovery could be emotional. It could also be financial recovery. But, this could be the loss of a loved one, or it could also be that they've taken the appropriate amount of time to mourn the loss of a previous connection. Yeah. Counselor energy. So this could be what they do for a living, or they're just they're good at mediating when situations need to be mediated. They easily guide people through difficult circumstances. So people come to them for that reason, or people feel very grounded and safe in this person's presence. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we see Traveler, which I feel like a lot of my Saggies will like, that this is someone who enjoys new experiences, places, and people. They may have great stories to tell about their travels, okay? And some of you, they do a lot of traveling for work. Now, with the Judgment card, Aries, Scorpio energy, I do feel like this is somebody who does trust their judgment. Again, they take their time to make decisions. This person is usually quite successful in what they do, what they invest in. I also feel like this is somebody who's looking for a relationship that absolutely is going to up level. Okay. And it also feels, Sag, like it's like a next level type love. All right, they could be a gym rat or someone who really likes to work out. All right, it's love at first sight. So they know the minute they meet you, Sag. And we see curvy. So these really specific messages are not going to resonate with all of you. So no matter what their lines or curves might be, I usually just get that you're going to be physically attracted to this person. But just remember that these messages that are really specific, like when we talk about ethnicity or age or hair color, they're not going to resonate with all of you, but they certainly will be confirmation for some of you. All right, and if they don't resonate, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person? Pathway. So this person is somebody who definitely knows what they want. We see on this path all of these butterflies. So this person doesn't want just like a fly-by-night fling. They want something that's going to develop and grow. We see message. So this person I do think is going to be the one to pursue you, to send you that message, to tell you how they feel, to ask you out. And we see bad health. Okay. Some of you, this bad health energy, if you haven't heard from them in a little bit, with this bad health energy, maybe they have been a little bit under the weather. Again, this person may have been a caregiver for somebody who has passed away recently as well. All right. And for some, and if this person might send you a message having to, reschedule a date or something like that due to bad health here. Okay. So just be aware of that. They're not lying if that's the case. Anything else my Sagittarius need to know about this person or this connection? All right, yeah, so we get this confirmation of mourning. They have lost a loved one within the last year. Okay, and it does not feel like it was a sudden loss. It may have been something that was, maybe a long time coming, or somebody who had a terminal illness. This person is still upbeat though. They sing in the shower. This is also one of my gym cards. So we get double confirmation this is somebody who takes care of their body. They may come from overseas, so they may be traveling from overseas when you meet them. Maybe they often travel overseas. This can also just indicate that they're from another country, okay, or their parents or their grandparents are or were. And we see that there's a 3 to 5 year age difference between the two of you. Also, I'm seeing the color blue coming through. I don't know if this person likes the color blue, drives a blue car, wears blue suits, likes to wear denim, wears a lot of blue. But I am getting that message coming through here. The 9 of Wands. Now, this is another past life soulmate energy for me. Card. So there may be a sense of familiarity between you and this person, like, oh, we've done this before. But they're seeing you, Sag, as the 9 of Wands, as a bit overwhelmed. You may be a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit guarded. That could just because you have a lot on your plate when you meet this person. The 4 of Cups, this person may be worried that you're going to reject them or that you're not emotionally available. And we do see this person, Sag, taking their time before they reach out to you. We see this person, checking you out, trying to figure you out. And the Knight of Cups in reverse, yeah, because they're not sure if you're looking for a relationship or not. They're going to feel and sense that you may be a little bit guarded. They might be worried you're going to reject them. Maybe they're worried about third-party energy around you, whether that's true or not. But the Knight of Cups in reverse tells me they're not so sure that you're going to want to commit, either because there are challenges with lifestyle. Maybe they travel a lot. They could be somebody who's used to not having things work out because the amount that they travel or because they're very busy with their work. Yeah, and how you're going to be feeling, you're not going to be so sure here. This person could be at a distance from you from time to time, or maybe you travel a lot. So some of my Saggies, you're not so sure about a relationship when you meet this person. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to say, hey, let's take things slow and see where things go. But I can see my Saggies also being like, I want to, I've got to focus on me right now. I'm not sure about jumping into some sort of partnership, more of like a slow and steady. Let's see where this goes. All right, let's see. Anything else we need to know? What else does this person really admire about my Sagittarius, please? Networker. All right. So I know my Saggies out there, oftentimes you thrive on social contact, and they see that. They see that you are a networker, that you enhance unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. So they love the way you communicate. They love that you have, your fingers in a lot of different pies here, whether it's social causes, whether it's, political activism. They just like the way you speak. They like that you're always constantly sharing ideas. And like you're also really always helping other people as well. You may have a strong network of friends and family that they really like. And they see this liberator energy, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Yeah, and again, you may also, wake this person up to different ideas. They see you as somebody that doesn't want to stay stuck, so you're always in this energy of forward movement, letting go of what doesn't serve you. So they love that you're malleable in that sense, but not malleable to other people, but that you're willing to change your mind if you see something's not working or something isn't really benefiting you. Now we see the Knight of Swords. I do feel this is a strong indication that this connection is in alignment with you. The Knight of Swords is openness, it's honesty, it's trust, it's communication. And again, some of you, there may be periods of time where you two are not really in the same city, state, or country. So communication is key. So let's see what else we need to know about this connection, please. What else do we need to know about this connection, please? All right. This meeting occurs in an ordinary, recurring setting. Alignment reveals itself through consistency rather than spectacle or drama or intensity. Okay, so you may meet this person again. It could be through work, going to the gym, maybe somewhere you visit online, because some of you that will be the case. This connection brings clarity about your emotional landscape, and it's going to help you deepen your self-awareness. Yeah, I do feel that in the King of Swords, because oftentimes this person is going to hold space for you to reflect back what you need to see, and vice versa. And we see reciprocity matters. Yeah, and we see that here. This connection thrives when giving and receiving are balanced. Mutual effort becomes part of the alignment here. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we see mutual recognition. Beautiful. This connection holds the potential for shared awareness and understanding. So it does feel like there's mutual recognition, reciprocity. It's going to be a connection that is definitely marked with deepening self-awareness for both of you. And you may meet through everyday circumstances or somewhere you like to go back to. And again, that can also be an online space. Anything else my Sagittarius need to know about this connection, this person? Anything else my Sagittarius need to know about this connection or this person? Signs and clues. So pay attention to signs and synchronicities when this person is around or when they're about to come into your life. Now that can be repeating numbers, repeating patterns. You're manifesting this. Very soon, your true love will arrive. So Spirit's saying this is a true love situation. Whether you realize it or not, Sag, you may be manifesting it. And, this Four of Wands in reverse can indicate, you're not so sure. Or you feel like this is farther off in the distance than you're expecting. And sometimes when we do manifest things, we ask for what we want and it shows up. You know, we can have that little holy shit moment. Is this it? Is it really here? Can I trust this? Am I ready for this? All right. And Spirit saying, let go of the past, Sag. So clear your energy to allow more love into your life. And at the bottom of the deck, we see psychic connection. So your connection is going to be strong, verbally, emotionally. But now we also see intuitively and telepathically. So your communication goes beyond mere words. All right. Any important dates or times here for my Sagittarius? Any important dates or times for my Sagittarius, please? Allow the process, so allow it to unfold naturally. Try again a little later. Okay, so we see very soon. There could be a little stop and a start, or you could meet this person and then one of you has to travel or something like that, or you don't see each other for a little bit. And we see very soon coming through again. All right, and we see this month, I am doing this reading in the month of February, so it does feel like this is upon you, right? It's a funny way of saying it, but it does feel like this is coming towards you very soon. All right, my lovely Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.